It's Friday, July 22nd, and we're chasing The Runner.
Previously on The Runner.
Hit it.
Drexel.
Fresh head.
Right here, please. Pull. Thank you, sir. Delivered.
Good to go. Here's your clip. Good to go.
Go to the end of the access road in the Bonneville Salt Flats International Speedway.
100% Bonneville Salt Flats.
Bonneville Salt Flats. That's cool. We're going to Bonneville Salt Flats, whatever that is. I just want to win.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt Pat, not to be confused with Kaj Larson, and welcome to day 22 of The Runner. And happy Casual Friday, everyone, as we celebrate our favorite field correspondent, Kaj Larson. But more on that surprise later this episode, because right now it is time to talk about the hunt, ladies and gentlemen. There are only 8 days, 3 hours, and 58 minutes. Oh, it's right behind me. There you go. It's a big deal. That's why it's on the big monitor. 8 days, 3 hours, and 58 minutes left in this incredible chase across the country. And yesterday's search for the runner was just that. Incredible. Because the chase went down in the world-famous Bonneville Salt Flats just outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. Yeah, the very place where the intro to Knight Rider was filmed. A reference that probably 95% of you are too young to appreciate. But let me tell you how cool this show was. It had a talking car that could drive itself, which sounds a lot less cool when you're in a day and age where cars can actually do those things. Anyway, in true Salt Flats fashion, the race was on. But was a chase team able to put an end to the runner's quest for the bounty? Let's find out right now.
We are going to the Salt Flats right now.
Something real out here. This is crazy. I've never really seen this side of the country.
It's different. It's just like a big open desert.
It's kind of like Mars over here or something. It's like super flat and salty and then mountains surrounding us. These roads are just like jet streams. It's like a different planet, actually.
There's nothing out here but salt.
This is nice.
It's gorgeous.
The visibility is very, very far here, and we don't really see any other escapes, as they say in Spanish.
So everybody out there on Twitter has been a great help. They're keeping me up to date on where the chaser teams are, and it looks like the chaser teams are right behind me, so I have to get a move on.
And now it's time for the top 5 things about being on The Runner. Number 5, never needing to Google when you're with Brandon from Bravo Square. This is the picture of the Virginia State Capitol from the first day.
Number 4, lip sync battles with Sweet and Savage.
Oh, another fun fact. I go about 5 or 6 days without washing my hair, just for convenience.
Number 3, tea time with Brother Nature.
I don't think there's any reason we shouldn't have tea right now. Number 2, watching true love develop between Jen and Steve.
Yep.
And number 1, seeing Kaj squirm when Matt Pat makes bromance jokes.
There's a lot of pressure on me right now. I really have to stay focused, especially when I get to my destination.
Another fun fact. We're going to catch the runner today.
Runner alert. Required reading to catch the runner.
Minimum size limits and other harvest limitations by Gary the Spiny Lobster. Not available on Amazon.
What the heck does that mean?
Google Spiny Lobster Bonneville. Spiny the Lobster. Was it Spiny the Lobster?
Who's Gary the Spiny Lobster? Is that from SpongeBob or something like that?
Nobody else posted it, so we might be in Farst.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, no, Brother Nature posted it a minute ago.
Not available on Amazon? We're over it.
I'm a little nervous. It sounds like the chaser teams are already on their way, in which case I'm really not far ahead of them at all.
I just found something on Cornell University Law.
There is a rocket-powered car called the Blue Flame that was driven by Gary Gabelick.
Yep.
Speed of 622.407 miles an hour. Which is the same as the law number of the spiny lobster.
We knew we were coming to the Bonneville Salt Flats anyway. I think that this geofence was to direct us to the Speedway. So we were right.
Yeah, thank God.
It's frustrating when there's a slow truck right in front of you and there's nowhere to go.
Or maybe we have to drive it. That's probably a more likely scenario. We have to drive 622 miles an hour.
It'd definitely be more fun.
How fast does the Escape go?
Go to the end of the access road in the Bonneville Salt Flats International Speedway and go northeast on foot towards the vehicles in the distance. Inside one of the first 3 vehicles is your checkpoint key and the key to your getaway vehicle. This key will start one of the 3 remaining vehicles.
This is our exit.
Nice. You got the backpack ready?
Yes, sir. About 5 minutes.
Bag. Wait. See that out there?
Yeah.
Keys. Let's go. No keys anywhere.
What is that? That looks like a girl, man. We're looking for, it's a girl by herself. She's probably to do something out on these flats. Did you see a Ford Escape come up recently? Have to do something? No?
Nah, man, sorry, no idea.
We're hunting her. She's worth $45,000.
For $45,000.
Yes, sir.
Give me 10,000 off on that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Deal. That's my boy.
Let's go. Please.
We're just going to what we see. We see cars out here, so we're gonna head out there. See what we see.
There's another team right there. I think that it's the All-Stars.
That is the All-Stars.
This is really dumb. There's got to be a better way to go about this. Lobster kind of made me think water, you know?
Heather, I can't breathe when we run. You can't keep running. I can see ahead though, Ash. Okay.
All right, well, just got a notification that the runner got away. We're way in the middle of nowhere out here, but we did meet our step goal for today, so.
Yeah. Runner alert. Runner got away. Runner got away. We get a ride back?
Well, I'm not even salty about this whole thing.
salty.
Whew, a brutal challenge yesterday. Lucky for our unicorn, she can run. And there it is, another close call for the runner, but that's enough to keep her alive and keep that bounty growing. It is now over a very impressive $60,000 and counting, ticking up every second of every day that she is still at large. So the question is, how high will it go? But just to make sure that the runner doesn't get too comfortable, we're going to reveal an exclusive glimpse of what she actually looks like later on in this very show. Why? Because why not? We got to keep these people on their toes. But before that, though, let's give away some cash money prizes, shall we? A lot of you correctly answered yesterday's second cash task, which was the Bonneville Speedway, the very location of the runner's nail-biting daily op. If you put that answer into go90.com/therunner, you see it big and large behind me, you might be one of these preliminary $500 winners. Pulling it up, Maria H., Taylor H., Ross R., Michael M., Fidai F., Katreya B., Merle Y., Brian F., Ben F., and Jose V. Congratulations, guys. Now it is time to find out if the Chasers are ready to make day 22 count. 60 big ones. Let's go live to the Beehive State as they're standing by with the one man who makes the Salt Flats seem just a little bit sweeter, Kaj Larson. Kaj! Happy Casual Friday to you, sir. You can't see us, but I want you to know that all of us, in honor of our favorite person out there in the field, we are all dressed in our army green and counting backwards from the number 3 in honor of you, sir. So Casual Friday.
Oh yeah, you know I love the OD green. That is my color, highlights my eyes. It's my favorite thing, and I really appreciate that, and I feel you. I also was feeling you at the top of the show, Matt, when you were talking about Knight Rider and David Hasselhoff. What a great reference. I always say don't hassle the Hoff, but I also say don't hassle our chase teams because they are primed and ready for today. Although there's one wily unicorn runner who's not abiding by that philosophy and actually has something to say to our chase teams.
Of course.
Hey, Chasers. Geez, you guys are looking pretty tired out there. I mean, you guys couldn't even keep up with me yesterday on those salt flats. Must hurt a bit today, rubbing all that salt in those wounds.
Oh, that was
sick
also good to come up with.
Okay. Our runner's getting a little salty, Brother Nature, how do you feel about this runner?
I don't really care. We'll just catch her. But nah, feeling good. 22 is my favorite number. It's the 22nd day, and I have a new hair vibe. You know, I'm going to be running faster.
The unicorn will never know it's him.
Yeah. Won't be able to tell.
Until she watches this show. I was noticing it's very sort of James Franco, Spring Breakers.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you break the seal and push the capture button today.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever helps us catch the runner, you know?
All right, you guys, you seem fired up. Let's do it. Bravo Square.
Yo.
You guys are also always hustling. It's good to see how much energy you bring, even after 22 days. How do you keep the fire stoked?
I mean, we knew it was 30 days coming in, so we kind of prepared ourselves to play for 30 days. And we're about 3/4 of the way through, but we know we're still going to have more than a week to go. So we still have some in the reserves.
Yeah, and look, you're sitting at the top of the leaderboard when it comes to cash prize, but you're not resting on your laurels?
No. We know that, we may have caught one very, very talented runner down there, but we know as long as there's still competition, there will always be time to catch the runner.
All right, I can see an impression theme happening today. Let's focus on the runner. All right. Programmers.
Howdy, Kaj.
Am I ever going to hear the push the button Alex again?
Yeah, definitely.
So.
We're still very much in the game. You know, we came out here yesterday. We did well in the challenge. We did well here on the salt flats. We covered a lot of ground and
Just got caught behind a slow-moving train again.
we're not great with trains. That's our one Achilles heel. But you know, we're gonna chase the runner down. We're gonna have Alex push the button, and we're gonna catch
the runner.
Stop her.
Unless there's a train.
Unless she's on a train.
Unless, of course, there is a train.
All right. Well, good luck today, you guys.
Thank you.
Heather and Ashley. What? It's just a bug. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So, Ashley, you're kind of lagging on the run yesterday. Are
Running's
you like
not my thing.
typical CrossFitter? Like,
Ashley has
Pretty
asthma,
much.
so I ran a little ahead for her, but she's a lifter.
We
I'm
also
the runner.
thought once we got here, we saw all the teams like kind of far ahead. So we were kind of taking like a back end strategy that if she saw everybody and hasn't come out yet, maybe everyone would be too far in front and she would like kind of sneak through. So we're like, that's kind of our only approach to this.
Everyone
point.
else is taken off, and
We knew we weren't catching up, basically.
okay.
That's okay.
And how are you feeling about today? What do you guys need to do to get a win in the last third of the game?
Well, we're definitely going to catch the runner.
Nothing more to be said. Moving on to the friend zone.
Hi.
Friend zone. Let's just get it out of the way. Who are you going to try and catch?
The runner.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What do you think of this runner?
I think she's a little, they all go through this phase, they're new to it, and then they kind of get a little cocky, and then they get caught. So I've seen a pattern over the course of the show.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised she's lasted this long.
Yeah.
Do you think she's reached over that point where it's capture time?
Yeah, she's tipped the
It's
peak
time.
for sure. It's time for her to go.
Raph, you have anything you want to say direct to her?
I mean, just watch out for friend zone in order to catch
the runner. Had to get the second one in, didn't you? All right, Runner All-Stars.
That's us.
You guys have gotten really popular. Like social media, people are trending. Oh, shucks.
Stop
Stop it. But like, give me an assessment. Like, this runner is doing really well. She actually, like you can see in the challenges, that she finishes them. She's fast. What do you guys think of her from a runner's perspective?
Unicorns came and went in a really fast trend, so I feel that's going to be the trend of her. I feel like she's nearing her time of capture. So I'm seeing her skills dwindle down, and as all the teams are getting closer and closer every day.
Steve, she doesn't seem to be as much as a verbal pugilist as you were. Like, what advice would you give to her to step up her smack talking game?
Oh, geez. I don't know. Just try to identify each team's weakness and shout about it as much as possible. That's what I did. I don't know. More volume generally helps. So speak up, I suppose. But she does have a little bit of moxie, a little bit of spunk. But hopefully we'll see some more after we catch her, of course.
Of course. Well,
who are we going to catch?
The runner! Sorry, I did not mean to cheat you out of that. All right?
Nice try.
Okay, the time for impressions are over, but the time for challenges is here. So let's issue today's challenge. All right, Chase teams, your challenge today involves some old school land navigation techniques. Behind you are 6 tablets with navigational instructions on them. Grab your tablets and navigate using the compass to 6 buried sites, which will navigate towards buried sites, which will reveal the numbers that you need to unlock your tablet. But be aware, there'll be one number missing. That number will be revealed by looking at the course you took to find the other numbers. So grab your tablets, navigate to the buried numbers, use those numbers to unlock the tablet, bring it back to me, get your clue, catch the runner. Easy day?
Yep. Easy day.
Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, hit it. This one, Brent. Okay, this is a really cool challenge because it involves land navigation and some map and compass work. I think that this gives a slight advantage to at least one member of the team who I know has done this. This is a standard course of instruction for any basic military training. I know for a fact Steve, as a veteran, will know how to use the map and compass, so I think that bodes well for the Runner All-Stars, who seem to do well in all these challenges. But I will keep you posted on who's in the lead and who's lagging all throughout the day.
Awesome, thanks, Kajan. And who are they trying to catch?
The runner!
Thanks a lot, Kaj. Keep on crushing it in the field. All right, I'm gonna eat a kale salad in honor of you today. Awesome, thanks, man. I love it, the cha-ching. You can't beat the OG, the runner. America, your help is now needed. The chasers can't figure out where the runner is headed unless you act. Once you solve America's cash task, send the answer to your favorite team and send them on their way. Here, America, is your cash task.
What's the password? You'll have to use a little social engineering to solve today's act. Good luck.
If you need to see the cash task again, you can find it on all of our social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And when you have the answer, enter it at our website, www.go90.com/therunner for your shot at $500. We'll have the winners a little bit later today. And before we go, we promised you an exclusive first glimpse at what the runner looks like. And it's time to deliver. This is the runner. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Gather from that what you will. So blonde, not necessarily guaranteed though. She could have changed her hair. Hiding the details with the glasses though, but this is it. 9 days left in this chase, ladies and gentlemen. Is this the reveal that will make or break this runner's chase? Is that the detail that the chasers need to claim that bounty for themselves? I hope you're watching. Make sure that you are stay tuned at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific with the So Live You Can Taste It updates on the location of our runner and our chasers, the status of our bounty fixated teams, and more chances for you to leave your mark on the game. Then at 10 p.m., we'll reveal the latest standings on the $50,000 MVP leaderboard. Until then, my friends, make sure that you 3, 2, 1, hit it. Hello, America, and welcome back to day 22 of The Runner. And happy Casual Friday to you all. Casual Friday, that is. I'm Matt Pat, coming to you live from Runner HQ, and with almost exactly 8 days left in this wild pursuit, we are watching every move that the runner and the chasers are making. Because at this point, every decision can ultimately affect over $100,000 of bounty cash. That being said, the chasers started their day at Utah's Bonneville Salt Flats. But they weren't racing rocket sleds or filming car commercials, although those things would be really cool. They were feverishly attacking their Chaser Challenge, which had them following a series of navigational instructions that led to a long series of buried numbers. Once those numbers were dug up, they served as a passcode that would then unlock a tablet that contained their clue. A clue that looked a little something like this. Burned wood lit a dirty path until a searchlight was undone, but only with the help of what lies well beyond the tongue. Blank, you may find turbo, peaks, and cities very beneficial. Well, that was easy. I know exactly where I'm going to now. Psych! That psych is actually, for all you millennials watching, a term that's the old people used to say that they didn't actually understand what was going on. It's a fake out, as it were. I'm kidding! Because America, it was you guys who helped bring this whole clue together. You did your own digging online when you were given your first act clue of the day. This image of the Facebook logo, the name Michael Calvin, and the city that we were near, Salt Lake City. And then you were told that you had to do a little social engineering to get the info that you needed. So once you found Michael on Facebook, you discovered a whole host of his interests and likes. You also found Michael's email address, go figure, michaelcalvin@runnermail.net. One of the few people who doesn't have a Gmail account. So this cash task just turned into cash hacking because your next step to channel your inner Snowden was to break your way into Michael's Runner Mail account and find your clue. Now, although there were plenty of password possibilities, if you combined the name of his favorite baseball team and the year that he was born, you were rewarded with a password that happened to work. Red Sox 1975, favorite baseball team and the year he was born. And so once you hacked the page and got into his email account, you were met with the answer to your act clue in the subject headings of the emails. So this is what his inbox looked like, and spoiler alert, it is not "lol, this cat is life" or "call your mom." The correct answer was this unusual phrase: "Find the cradle of the man whose cover wasn't superficial." Whew! So you took that phrase and you sent it straight to the chasers, and it created their final clue, which read as follows. Burned wood lit a dirty path until a searchlight was undone, but only with the help of what lies well beyond the tongue. Here's that blank, but now we can fill it in with find the cradle of the man whose cover wasn't superficial. You may find turbo, peaks, and cities very beneficial. So why was that phrase so crucial to the clue? Well, because of the man whose cover wasn't superficial. What is the opposite of being superficial? Well, it's being deep. And what lies well beyond the tongue? Well, a lot of things that I can think of, but the one that best fits this clue is the word throat. And Deep Throat was the pseudonym of the Nixon Watergate whistleblower Mark Felt. Deep Throat. It's also the prompt for a lot of dirty jokes that I probably can't say live on air, so we're just gonna move past it. Deep Throat's hometown, or his cradle, was Twin Falls, Idaho. Twin Falls, Idaho. That is the solution of today. Meanwhile, I am not a crook. That's my Nixon impersonation, right? No, the social media team moderately liked it. Although I guess if you count all the stolen glances that I have of Kaj, then I guess you could consider me a crook. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, all that awkwardness aside, we are headed to Twin Falls. Whew, let's move on to GPS, shall we? Put me out of my misery and move on to GPS. So this is from earlier today at the Salt Flats. You'll see Bravo Square first out of the gates, followed closely by pretty much all the other teams. And as you can tell, we're in the Salt Flats. There are no other roadways. Everyone is headed in the same direction on the same road. But the thing to point out here, the Brogrammers, pretty far behind this morning. Usually a team who is bragging about being first out. It's become basically a broken record of them being first out every single day of this chase. They are in a solid last today. More on that story in a minute. So the question then is, how did they find themselves in these particular positions? How is Bravo Square first out? How is Brogrammers last? Today's Chaser Challenge was a welcome breeze in the heat for some of the Salt Flats for some of these teams, but not so much as you saw with the Brogrammers for others. So let's go to the full report to Kaj out in the field.
What an epic challenge today. I love these challenges. We've had so many different environments throughout this show. We've had rivers, we've had mountains, and now here, Salt Flats in Utah. Looks like I'm on the moon or something, but this place is all about speed. And speed today was owned by Bravo Square, who were first out of the gate. On the other side of the equation was the Brogrammers, who really struggled with this land navigation challenge. They went round and around the course, and they finally were able to unlock their laptop, but it set them out, I'd say, a good 10 to 12 minutes behind the first chase team. So they're going to have to make up all that ground, not only to catch the runner, but to beat the other chase teams to the next destination city. As always, I'll keep you posted on all the live action on this epic hunt.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Kaj. Keep on crushing it. This is my Kaj. He does the karate chop a bunch. All right, so you heard Kaj start to break it down. You saw the GPS, but let's get the inner story from the teams as they're driving to their next destination. First up on the block is Bravo Square, first out of the gate. But what was their strategy? How were they able to solve the clue so quickly? Let's take it from them and learn a little bit about their strats.
First out.
Yeah, well,
by far.
Fortunately, the only directions were multiples of 90, which I put in my compass and memorized before we started, so I didn't really need to open my phone at all. So that was cool. A capture today would mean that we're in a really, really good position just to overall win. It kind of validates our first capture, especially today, day 4. Like I said, if it gets up to 60,000, it'll be a race for it. But we got a good challenge. We got a challenge that fit us today. So we'll see what happens in Idaho.
Did he just say that in preparation for the chase, he memorized his times tables for 90? Because that's a skill that'll obviously come in handy on the chase. Lo and behold, though, it did. So good on you guys. Again, first out of the gate, they have been surging in the back half of this chase, and that's the reason why they currently have the most bounty accumulated as their winnings. Meanwhile, Brogrammers finding themselves in an unusual position, last instead of first. So what went wrong? Did they just feel too salty on the Salt Flats today? Let's find out what the crucial mistake was.
All right, we're just leaving the salt flats. We had a little mistake with our challenge this morning. We misread a number, thought it was a 6, but it's actually a 9.
Yeah, took a little time, but since we did have a little bit of a delay, as soon as we got done with the challenge, we knew exactly where to go because other teams had already posted their clues. So we're just heading there right now. Hopefully we have some time to make up on the road.
It's a 2-hour and 45-minute drive, so the 5 minutes that we're behind shouldn't be too bad.
All right, so there you go. Just showing once again how crucial it is to pay such close attention to those details of these clues. One missed number, one misread line could send you to the back of the pack. Meanwhile, one of the other front runners of this morning was Brother Nature. These guys have also been doing a fantastic job surging in the back half of this chase. And today is their lucky day. It's the 22 day. It's 22 and it's his lucky number or something like that. But more importantly, they're very excited about the runner's face reveal. They have some thoughts about that. It might put them at a bit of an advantage. Let's check it out.
We're psyched up today. Brother Nature is on it. It's day number 22, which is my favorite number. So many cool things happen with 2s for me. Koa, you got some good vibes going as well.
I got some good vibes, and they released her face today, so now we know that we're looking for a beautiful blonde that wears glasses, fair-skinned blonde. I'm really good at tracking those down, so yeah, I'm excited.
Hashtag humble brag from Brother Nature. You know, will their animal magnetism prove to win the day and a second bounty for these guys? We'll have to stay tuned to find out. But one person who is feeling a little bit less confident today is the runner herself, our mysterious unicorn. With the big face reveal this morning and a mysterious clue that she received earlier today, she's a bit on shaky ground. It might be a very close race for her. Let's see how she's feeling in the car headed to her daily op location.
I have no clue what I'm going to be doing. This is the most vague task I've received, making me a little more nervous because I can't really prepare myself for what's to come. But like every day, I'm just going to go with it. And hopefully, I get the next clue the second I hit that city line, and I know exactly where I'm going to be heading to.
All right, so definitely a trial by fire today for the Unicorn Runner. But really exciting is these aren't just video packages. Right now, we are going to have a live feed with Team Runner All-Stars as they're driving in their car to the location of the runner's daily op as we speak. Now, mind you, this is live television coming out of a car. So if there's any technical difficulties, you could probably understand why. But we thought we'd try it because it's live. It's cool. Hey, guys. Steve, Bree, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. It's a little broken up, but we're hearing you.
We got you.
Awesome. So first off, how are you guys feeling in the wake of the runner's face being revealed? As former runners yourself, how do you feel about how this will change kind of her race today?
You go first.
So it's nice to know what she looks like. We know what we're looking for. That makes it a lot simpler, at least when we're in here in the city looking around, which we're already here in Twin Falls looking for.
Yeah, we just got on location, another Shark Tank situation today. We're in the car, eyes peeled for her in her car, and now we have an advantage in being able to look in the cars and see if we see her face, because we now know what her face looks like thanks to the photo. So it's definitely a plus on our side and only helps us more.
Is there any strategies that you would recommend that she use as people who have been in this situation in the past?
As someone who's chasing the runner right now, I would recommend that she panic and run around as visibly as possible.
I second that motion.
So there's a lot on the line today, $62,000 if she gets caught in the next couple hours. And today is another, like you said, you guys are already there prior to her arriving in the city. If you can share with me, what is your strategy for catching her today?
I think our strategy is going to be disguise ourselves like a runner would in this situation. Change up our look and not look like a chaser team. That way she won't avoid us.
Bree, anything from you?
I definitely agree, helping disguise ourselves and not being followed closely by a camera crew will only help us. We need to sort of be on the hideout from her because she knows what we look like and is looking for us. So if we can see her from a distance and sort of follow her and get her capture that way, then that'll be more beneficial.
Okay, awesome. Well, I won't distract you guys any longer. I know you're on high alert now. You are in the city looking for the runner as we speak. So thank you for taking time out of your busy chase, and good luck today. It would be awesome to see some former runners take home some cash for themselves. So good luck hunting the unicorn. All right, so already the chaser teams are in the city ready to ambush the runner. It's going to be another tight one for our little unicorn. So we'll be checking in with the GPS feed live a bit later in this episode. But first, it is time to check in with the team whose collective finger is squarely on the pulse of the interwebs. But today, they're not just in the pits, they're in the palace of the Taj Mahal. Today is Casual Friday, and as I've been talking about all day, we're all supporting our favorite field correspondent. 3, 2, 1, hitting it. All of us with our double-breasted pockets and our khaki or olive green. Hey guys, looking good?
Thank you. You too, Matt Pat.
Thank you so much. So who should I talk to first? Annie. Let's talk to Annie first, shall we?
All right, let's do it.
So obviously this morning, a big reveal with the runner's face.
Yes.
Saw that she's a blonde, has longer hair, a little bit about her facial structure.
Beach waves.
Yeah, she's rocking the beach wave.
A bit.
Has Twitter rallied around this? What other clues are we piecing together right now?
Yeah, I mean, a big advantage was given to the chase teams today, so the runner needs to bring her A game. With this selfie out, we threw it to the fans to help decode the new intel.
Okay, and what new intel are we getting in?
Well, Logan did something weird. He got creative and confusing by putting false messaging above at the top of the runner's Twitter feed.
Okay,
this is a Photoshop job.
Yeah, so what I'm seeing here is
Bad
we have
intel.
a tweet from the runner saying, "I smell really bad and I am obsessed with unicorns because I'm weird." And then winky face, team runner, unicorn power, which seems like an odd thing for the runner to say.
Oh my gosh, I'm so confused.
But then you guys went to the runner's actual social media feed and you saw that that was actually a fake tweet.
Right.
So what he had done was just Photoshop false information.
Right.
Fascinating.
Very.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Just making fun of the runner. I'm a stinky poo-poo head. All right.
I am just casually fascinated by that.
Stinky poo-poo head. What else we got going on?
We then have Zephyr Pion, okay? Not too many details. Still, she or he, hooded figure, thinks the greatest evidence to catching the runner, peanut butter.
So
Which
even though
we already knew that.
Even though we revealed the runner's face this morning, this person is saying, hey, the biggest clue is the scent of peanut butter.
Yes,
And that maybe you could maybe you could catch the whiff.
Yeah.
Maybe you can lure her out by leaving a trail of peanut butter and jelly or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, good luck.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, and we have a tweet from the runner.
The runner herself, issuing a casual reminder to her fans, don't forget to have fun with those chasers out there. They love bad information.
And obviously you see that already at play as Logan had done his Photoshop job and saying, oh yeah, well, I'm the runner and I'm smelly. So false information being permeated all over. But it seems like less emphasis on the face and more emphasis on her scent and her odor.
Right.
She smells of peanut butter jelly and she smells just stinky.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Annie, for all your expertise about body parts. Rakik.
Anytime.
Matt.
Tell me what you have.
Big news.
Big news. What's the news?
Okay, with our first tweet, you heard it here first from 67675.
Yeah.
They said that for the first time, that's not it, but
that's a mom.
There it is.
Oh, here we go. There it is.
Okay.
The tweet's got a little out of order. That's fine.
For the first time, earn money at home isn't a scam.
Okay, so this is in reference to the fact that at this point in the game, because we're in day 22 at this point, and we give away $15,000 every day.
There's a lot of money
So at
coming
this
out.
point, we've given away literally over $500,000, and people are starting to see that money wind up for themselves.
Exactly.
They're starting to receive checks. They're starting to receive emails.
Here's a real human being.
So guys, watching along at home, playing along at home, you can rest assured the runner is not a scam. That is confirmed.
Verified.
What else do we got?
Definitely confirmed with RJ. He's a human. He's holding an actual physical check. That he's received.
And I think that's $1,000 there.
Yep,
So he's a winner of Chaser Cash.
Chaser Cash.
You guys are so weird. I love how you just get enthusiastic about the strangest
And
things.
lastly, one of my favorites is John. He says, was a lucky $500 winner. As for hashtag, what will you do with the money? It'll help me get my mom to Scotland.
That's awesome. So the runner cash and the chaser cash and the act cash is going to a good cause.
Making dreams come true.
Yeah, making dreams come true, getting some travel plans in from Scotland. So that's awesome. Very cool. And speaking of moms, we saw a little tease of that a bit earlier when the tweets got out of order, but we have some moms tweets, yes?
Yes.
Playing along
yes,
at
we
home.
Do. So Kaja's mom actually tweeted to us today saying, you folks are so sweet to honor Kaj Larson's hard work in the field. Correspondent, helping the chasers catch ... And I'm guessing she means the runner.
You did that better than any of the chaser teams, I gotta say.
I've been watching you all 22 days.
I am so sorry about that.
I've seen it a lot.
I apologize.
Everyone's supporting Casual Friday.
I wonder how Kaja's mom responds to our bromance going on.
I mean, I think you're a nice guy.
Hey, Mom, I'm a nice guy. It's great to meet you. It's great to meet the parents for the first time. What else we got? What other moms are playing
We've got
along?
Brother Nature's mom, who had the leaf.
Who had a heart-shaped leaf.
A heart-shaped leaf.
And we have...
This is actually Steve's mom.
Steve, our former runner.
Yes.
Okay.
Former runner Steve, who says, your fanship is excellent. Isn't he a hoot? Has been since he could talk. First words were hot diddle.
So we have a lot of hot diddle.
That's Steve's first words, guys.
I don't believe it.
Moms
Steve's first
are revealing it all on social media.
If we get a chance to talk to Steve again, I'm going to have to ask him whether his first words were indeed hot diddle.
Moms do not lie. She just said it. She remembers.
I suppose so. And
then this is a picture from Kevin Green of Steve's mom actually hugging Steve yesterday at the Salt Flats.
Wow, so Steve came out and met her son to give him support as they kind of wind up this race. That is so cool.
Isn't that cool? I mean, moms, you know.
So there's we learned earlier this week, animals are playing along at home. We've seen all sorts of fan art and artists playing along, and now moms. Proud moms playing along at home too. If my mom had a Twitter handle, maybe she would be tweeting too.
Yeah,
but
well,
she does
you
not.
know.
All right, it's okay. No worries, Mom. You don't need to have that. Don't get invested in this. You don't want to see what's. You don't want to see. No. You don't. Stop. Calm down. You don't want to see what's tweeted about me, Mom and Dad. So those of you who are playing along online know that it's not just exciting to do that and engage in social media. It can be quite profitable for your summer. It is a lucrative way to spend your days. So ladies and gentlemen, it is time to give away some Chaser cash. Once again, the pit is so weird. Whose tireless support earned themselves a cool grand in Chaser cash? These are the preliminary winners from yesterday's chase. Pulling it up, the Brogrammers thanked @Vicky J for all of her help solving clues. The J apparently now stands for just won $1,000. Friendzone, meanwhile, thanked IvaGirl8, an avid #Friendzone contributor, for always helping them out. Atta girl, IvaGirl, atta girl. Brother Nature thanked @Dylan_Z for sending cute puppy gifts all the way along the race. I support cash for gifts. I do not support cash for GIFs, though. We gotta make a decision one way or the other, ladies and gentlemen. Runner All-Stars paid off a familiar face, Nikki Kristen, and told her, quote, way to crack down on the clues today. Also, way to make yet another $1,000, Nikki Kristen. You are killing it, girl. You might as well be on the payroll of the show at this point. Sweet and Savage gave their dough too. @RunRun11079, a fan who tweeted that they were nowhere near giving up on trying to win themselves some Chaser cash. Nicely done, Twitter user. You're as persistent as Team Sweet and Savage is, and sadly, you've won more money than they have currently in this game. I joke with you, Sweet and Savage, because I secretly love you, but seriously, it is the sad truth of the matter that your fans have won more money than you. Get on it, ladies! Today is your day! Carpe that diem! And Bravo Square thanked @NewRunner4Life after she wished them good luck. Are you listening, people? I just said that she wished them good luck and made $1,000 for it. Keep those tweets coming, people. It could be you. Something as simple as that. Easy as $1,000 you're gonna win. Hey, and you know who else has $1,000 to give away? You heard me. The Runner. The Runner also has $1,000. It is time for some Runner cash. The Runner thanked KDog3000YT with $1,000 for sending her a photo of a heart-shaped peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Again, all in on this peanut butter stuff. That being said, it wasn't an actual heart shape like the fist, because that would be gross and weird. More of the emoji style heart, which is equally worth $1,000. So equal opportunity here. Now then, as we just talked with Team Runner All-Stars earlier in this episode, let's hop over to the live GPS map because it's going to be an interesting one today. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 of the Chaser teams are currently in the location of the runner's next daily op, where it is set to go down today in Twin Falls, Idaho. So our unicorn better drop some rainbows and like disguise herself in black or something, because this is the day where she's going to be feeling a lot of pressure, and you know, the rainbow colors is going to get her caught. But seriously, today is one of those big ambush days. We see everyone kind of circling around this shark tank here in Twin Falls. Again, Twin Falls, not the biggest city out there, so it's going to be really important that she does a good job of acting natural and disguising herself effectively. If I can offer a tip, runner, please ditch your car outside of the shark tank. Don't pull an Isaiah Mango Legs. Don't pull a Mango Legs. All right, so here's the thing though. You know, because this is a show and because we like to keep things spicy, we're a little sweet and savage ourselves, I'm getting word that we're about to reveal another picture of our little unicorn. Our mysterious unicorn is getting another picture dropped right now. Let's pull it up, shall we? There it is. So ladies and gentlemen, this is an even clearer shot of what our runner's face looks like. The mysterious unicorn runner, this is what she looks like, apparently shot by Ansel Adams. I mean, it's a really good shot. Like, it looks like something out of some photography magazine or whatever. Hopefully we cleared the rights to this one. I think we did. Either that or she's, unlike Brie, who uses the toaster filter, she's using the black and white filter. But this is a very clear shot. You're getting a good sense of her facial shape, kind of how she's wearing her hair, how tall she is. So this could be the clue that makes or breaks today for our runner. And it could be a $62,000 clue. Or, you know, maybe our runner will be able to stealth her way through Twin Falls and get herself even more cash on the bounty board. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, America, it is currently time to act. The second, what? Sorry, I'm hearing yes, no, maybe? No, it is not Act 2. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I was just told that it is not time for you to act, that the second act clue is not coming out right now. So that being said, obviously it's coming close if I'm about to say it and then they're telling me don't say it. So keep an eye on all of the social media feeds because that'll be coming out very soon and you're not gonna wanna miss your opportunity to win $500 in cash just for helping solve a brain puzzle. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back later tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern to announce the names of this morning's Act 1 winners, as well as the latest frontrunners on that $50,000 MVP leaderboard. Also, in case you missed it, yesterday we revealed the submission video from Team Brother Nature. It's an adorable video from last night showing them kind of prior to joining this chase. Tonight, we'll be sharing another Chaser Team submission video. These things are great, they're hilarious, so tune in tonight to find out who it is. But most importantly of all, you want to tune in tonight because you saw what the GPS map is looking like. You saw the runner's face. This is the make or break day for what could be our new runner. Will the unicorn get captured? Will someone's magical wish be made? Find out later today. But until then, the chase continues. See you later. Cause. Hello, America, and welcome to Runner Evening Update. I'm Matt Pat, dressed as Kaj Larson, and today the runner left Utah in her dust and made her way north. Presto changeo, ending up in Idaho's Magic Valley, specifically the beautiful town of Twin Falls. And as they've made it a habit of doing, the chasers were very, very close behind. But could they pull a rabbit out of their hats and capture their prey, or would she just disappear? The Magic Valley, guys. I have to make magic puns. Anyway, just check out the footage. The Chasers' day starts off at the Bonneville Salt Flats on the border of Utah and Nevada. Here, scattered across the infinite horizon, is a computer tablet, a set of directions, a compass, and 5 markers printed with a single digit on them. Each team must navigate on foot to each marker using the directions and compass. Then, use those numbers to unlock the tablet, which holds their clue. However, those numbers reveal all but the last digit of the passcode. In order to get the last number and reveal the runner's next destination, they must pay special attention to the path they just walked and ask for America's help.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
Woo. All right, there's our symbol. It's a dancing guy. Go 90 degrees east.
Are you sure this is east?
Yeah. Start now.
Meanwhile, the runner receives her daily op and sets off for her destination.
Head to Twin Falls, Idaho. Await further instructions. Hey, Chasers. Geez, you guys are looking pretty tired out there. I mean, you guys couldn't even keep up with me yesterday. Must hurt a bit today, rubbing all that salt in those wounds.
I see it ahead.
You pressed it? Yep, of course, bro. I got you covered.
We're on 0. Okay. This is to go 270 west. Hold on, let me get 0.
Koa, come here. 100 north. 100? 100 feet north. Not the past ones, right?
Right here, Raphael. That's
That's
our
not
symbol.
90.
That's our symbol.
Is that 90 feet?
This is 6.
270 west. Directly west. Directly west. Hold on. Right behind you, Brandon. 0 degrees north, 170. All right, what's the next one?
45 degrees northeast, 130 feet.
Okay, 0 degrees north. How many feet?
100.
¡Vamos! ¡Señor Caos, ¿dónde está? ¡Vamos!
This is a pretty epic challenge. Our chase teams are not wandering around looking for Pokemons. They're trying to unlock their
Señor
laptop.
Caos, aquí, aquí, aquí.
Good to go.
Gracias. Hasta luego.
Wow. Bravo Square crushed that challenge. 2.
Okay. And then go 270 west, 100 feet.
270?
Yep, west.
Yeah, we're going to that rock over there.
It's not. This is it.
All right, what is it?
7.
Got it.
Okay, go.
Good job.
Okay, you have one team out the gates. That's Bravo Square. They were really fast. Running up behind me right now, Runner All-Stars. Let's see if they unlocked their tablet and got the code. Good to go.
Kill.
What degrees? 180? 180 degrees now.
Second place, Runner All-Stars, always top of the pack since they got injected back into this game. They have proven that they can compete at the highest level.
85 feet? Is that 85 feet? 270 west.
But it's so off. No, this is where we started.
7-3. Hell yeah. All ass, come on.
Now, Friend Zone coming up right behind me in third place.
What was it again? Right there.
Good to go, you guys. Good.
Then look at the runner map. No, with we started your runner. Yeah, it's on yours. Oh.
Good to go, you guys. Get in the car. 4 teams have successfully unlocked their tablet and gotten the clue. And 2 teams still on the salt flats hunting around.
We're gonna start over. This is it. This is the starting point. You sure? Yeah.
Good to go, you guys. Get on the road. The programmers still trying to figure out how to work the compass and the clues. Again, they've put themselves at a little bit of a deficit on this particular challenge. We'll see how long it takes them to finally get on the road.
Wow, that was a close chaser challenge. We'll learn the runner's fate first thing tomorrow, but right now let's take a closer look at one of the bigger developments of the day, the reveal of the physical identity of the runner. First, we dropped you guys with this photo. And it's a good photo. We're starting to see details of our mysterious unicorn runner's face. A sense of her chin, lips, nose, hair. But we weren't content to just reveal those details. Oh no, America. We wanted to make today extra special and extra difficult. We're nearing the end of this chase after all. So we dropped this photo as well. This beautiful black and white still life image. The reactions to this huge intel drop were immediately seen all across the teams on their journey. How are they feeling about this? Take a look.
In their most recent episode of the show, they showed a picture of the new runner so we can see her face.
Yeah? What did she look like? Was she as pretty as Brie?
Well, I'm going to tell you, it was a pretty standard female runner photo. Hat down low, glasses covering up everything but her mouth. So I would give it a 2 out of 10 on helpfulness.
She looks more distinguishable than Brie.
Does she?
Yeah, she does. Her mouth, look how high up her mouth is and her cheekbones.
Yeah.
It looks like you know who.
I was for some reason expecting her to have dark hair. I don't know why. I think one of our fans had mentioned something about dark hair, but she's blonde.
We're looking for a beautiful blonde that wears glasses, fair-skinned blonde. I'm really good at tracking those down, so
yeah,
I'm excited.
Every blonde that passes Koa just totally sparks out, so we have a big advantage going into this.
Yeah.
Also, there was oddly a horn missing from this, quote, unicorn, self-described
she wasn't a unicorn?
Dude, she's got a horn growing somewhere out of her body that's weird. Because I guess, by definition, a unicorn doesn't have to have a forehead, do they? They just have to have
a horn somewhere on their body.
Maybe she's got a horn on her back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It sounds like it'd be pretty unsightly.
I think she does look a little bit like a female version of Travis. I think it's quite fetching.
Every time the face of the runner has been revealed, it has had huge implications for this chase. So will that remain the case, or is time on the runner's side? We'll know for certain by the rapidly approaching day 30. It is right around the corner, people. Now, as this game has unfolded over the past 22 days, the one thing we've learned to be most crucial is chaser strategy. Just following the clues isn't enough. You've got to outsmart the competition and then try and think like the runner. And every chase team has developed their own unique way of doing exactly that.
We're psyched up today. Brother Nature is on it. It's day number 22, which is my favorite number. So many cool things happen with 2s for me. You know, there's a lot of good energy out there today, and we're getting into tree territory.
Yeah, it's getting way more forest vibes for us, so we'll be seeing some nice evergreens here shortly. I would say we have an advantage.
Yeah, because the friendly forest.
Yeah.
They're on our side.
So there's 8 days left, and we haven't caught a runner yet.
In the beginning, it's like, oh, 30 days, oh my God, it's gonna, we'll definitely catch the runner and we'll make it happen. And now that it's like 8 days left, it's, like she said, we're just hoping for the best and keep our positive outlook and tighten our tactics and our strategy and work together. And as long as Ashley and I work together, and I don't see us not catching her.
Definitely think we can catch another runner. Like, we've been close a couple times the last couple days. Get that momentum going again, just like we did the first time we caught the runner. I definitely think we can bag a second.
I don't want one more runner. I want 2 more runners.
We need to focus on not letting someone else catch 2 runners. If someone's going to catch 2 runners, it needs to be us.
I agree.
Definitely.
We got this. 8 more days. Final sprint.
And we set the record for catching a runner in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
But I really would like to catch a runner again.
For sure. Now it's all just,
we just need creativity and the right opportunity.
Yeah.
And we have to stay active.
Yeah.
Activity.
But mostly just positivity.
And the runner is a cutie.
She is a cutie, yeah. We just figured out that she's, cutie.
She's a beauty.
She's a beauty and a cutie.
She's pretty.
So what strategy is best? If we go by dollar signs, Team Bravo Square are the masters. But with a week left and the bounty still growing, there's still plenty of time for any of the chase teams to walk away with the crown. Speaking of competition, though, it's fair to say that the seemingly mild-mannered Brogrammers have proven to be highly competitive players. But one look at their runner submission video, i.e. the tape that they sent in months ago to compete on this show, one look at that video tells us we should have seen it coming.
My name is James Stern. I own a software development company.
My name is Alex Dads. I am a strategic development analyst.
Throughout college, we lived together pretty much the whole time.
We both sort of bonded over our enjoyment for fishing.
We've been best friends ever since. We've been to 23 states together in just the last couple of years alone, 3 countries. We know what our strengths and weaknesses are. We know kind of how to analyze the situation together, because a lot of times we find ourselves in a place that we don't know or understand, and we just got to make it work. Alex gets decision fatigue. I usually make all of the tough decisions, and Alex sits there like,
I'm along for the ride, man. I'm along for the ride. I trust James. If there's a tough decision to make, James is making it, and I will follow him every step of the way.
Don't time me, because it's the slow cue.
There it is! The only way we won't catch the runner is if we aren't selected on the show to be the chasers.
Well, here's the things that we're assuming about the runner. He'll stop to sleep at some point, which we won't do. He's not as smart as us, which is probably true. And he can't move around as quickly as we can.
And assuming it's a guy.
Oh, assuming it's a guy.
If it's a blonde girl,
she'll hate us. She won't have anything to do with us.
And he'll fall in love.
So an attractive blonde runner could be their Achilles heel? Well, I got bad news for you guys. That's the situation you're dealing with right now. Better get your head in the game, to cite a classic Disney movie. Now, let's see who among you solved this morning's Act 1 after getting the answer right here. Find the cradle of the man whose cover wasn't superficial. And then if you win and enter that at go90.com/therunner, well, then your name might be on this list. You may have won yourself $500. Let's go find out if it was you. Come on, I'm excited about this. If your name is John B, David H, Eunice V, Peter F, Tommy S, Adrian G, Sydney P, Joseph S, Shoshana F, and Edward R, well then congratulations. You may have just won yourself $500. Don't spend it all on books and calculators. Or actually, do spend it all on books and calculators. That would be a use of that money that I would totally support. Good on you, you smarty pants. All right, I think this room needs some jazzing up. Maybe we get ourselves a piñata, or maybe a couple of lava lamps. Oh, or how about this? How about a $50,000 MVP leaderboard? Just like that. And what a beautiful leaderboard it is. And look at all of these beautiful people playing along at home. The top hashtagger currently is @FadaiFoos with an astonishing 4,231 points, but he better be watching out because Juicy Jen is right on his heels. She's a regular occurrence on these little engagement activities that we do. So these runner players, in case you're unaware, have been using the hashtag #TheRunnerSweepstakes, all one word, and collecting 1 point for every like they get and 2 points for every retweet. If it were any easier, you'd swear I'd be lying, but I'm not. All of these points become collected and act as entries into our sweepstakes, which is going down on the penultimate day of this chase. For your shot at winning one of the several cash prizes, including the $20,000 grand prize, well then get to hashtagging. For all of the details, go to go90.com/therunner, and hear ye, read all about it. Also, be sure to follow us at TheRunnerGo90 on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. There's just so many ways to show us that you love us. Love is a beautiful thing. Today, honestly, has been one of the greatest Casual Fridays that I know of in recent memory, but tomorrow is only going to get better. So join us as we learn the fate of the runner as she gets closer and closer to capturing what will be the biggest bounty this chase has yet seen. It is all happening right here tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. The chase continues.